watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Thank you for joining us on DC News Now. I'm Shanika Grimshaw. We're going to get to your top stories in just a bit, but first we want to check in on this very rainy day here in the DMV with meteorologist Jackie Layer. Is it going to rain all day?
Yeah, it looks like it will be sticking around through much of the day today, and we're looking at soaking rainfall with some pockets of heavy rain too, and that could create some issues on your travels. Watch out for ponding, watch out for flooding on those roadways. We have that flood watch that will hold until tomorrow morning. That flood watch in effect for DC and especially areas to the west. Does not include southern Maryland, but still could be tracking some of those areas of concern with some of that potential ponding on those roadways. Considering much of the region, we're going to be dealing with that wet weather through the day. Now it looks like later on this evening we could see some breaks in the action as some of those showers start to lift their way northward. We'll keep a close eye on that right around 5 p.m., which would be ideal for that evening commute, but that's already after so much rain has already fallen. So we're still going to be tracking those damp conditions, especially on those roadways, all the way through later on this evening. But I'll have more details and look at that 7-day forecast coming up.
All right, Jackie, thank you. Developing now in Maryland, Prince George's County Police, they're investigating a deadly shooting in Clinton. It happened last night on Piscataway Road. Police say they found a man shot at the scene. He died there. The victim has not been identified, and police are still searching for the gunman. If you have any information about this incident, you are asked to contact police. And staying in Maryland, a massive warehouse fire in Baltimore. The fire is starting last night on Edmondson Avenue in West Baltimore. Amtrak saying the blaze also paused trains coming from Baltimore. Around 15 homes have been evacuated because of the fire, and the Red Cross is helping those displaced. And a grandmother is shot and killed at her home in Prince George's County, and police need your help finding her killer. Now you could see the boarded up windows showing where someone shot into the home, killing Leslie Davis. This happened Saturday afternoon, and neighbors are saddened by the news, saying she was kind and lived in the home since the 80s. They hope police find the person responsible for killing her.
You would be hard-pressed to ever see her. I've never seen her without a smile on her face. And on top of that, she had a great smile. And then she would joke, she would talk to you.
There is a $25,000 reward for information leading to an arrest in this case. And staying in Prince George's County, the woman who attempted to drive through a street festival over the weekend is now being held without bond. You can see body camera footage from Laurel Police Department. It shows her refusing to stop for an officer, saying she needed to get to work. And in court yesterday, a judge calling her actions reckless and dangerous. The woman's mother telling us she's shocked of her daughter's actions.
I wish the situation was different. I wish I was there, but I also found out recently that she's going through something. And as a mother, I hope to address that with her.
The woman is now being charged with second-degree assault, along with resisting arrest and reckless endangerment. Thankfully, no pedestrians were hurt from this incident. And staying in Maryland, Montgomery County Public Schools is pushing for stricter monitoring of school student phone use during the school day. Friday, the district updated its guidelines on mobile devices for next school year. The revised policy allows high schoolers to use their phones in between classes and during lunch, but not during class. Middle and elementary school students aren't allowed to use them during the school day at all. Students in all grade levels are able to use their phones before and after school, including on the bus. Parents we spoke with say they have mixed feelings about the updated regulations.
I definitely want to make sure that my kid can contact me at any point in time.
Son comes home and tells me that there are teachers who will say, you know, please put your phones away, and kids will cuss at the teacher.
MCPS says the updated guidelines are meant to minimize distractions and promote focused learning. The full policy can be found by going on DCNewsNow.com and clicking on this story. And some good news to share for D.C. City officials say the homelessness rate has dropped by nearly 10%. Now, this marks an improvement with the previous two surveys showing increases in homelessness. This year's data also shows a nearly 20% decrease among families experiencing homelessness. D.C. officials are crediting their programs for the drop, including efforts to provide people with shelter and housing programs, speeding up help to vulnerable populations. Also in the district, Council Chair Phil Mendelson calling on Mayor Bowser to submit the 2026 budget. He says it's long overdue, and the council has already given her office an extension. In a public letter to the mayor, Mendelson writes in part, "It is disrespectful to the council and to the public to continue delaying submissions of the budget. The continuing resolution cannot be the excuse. I ask that you respect the law and the council and the public, and also finish the budget without further delay." D.C. leaders and the Washington Commanders hosted a town hall to speak to the community about the future of the RFK site. That meeting happening last night in Northeast. The nearly $4 billion deal to bring the Commanders back to D.C. was announced just a couple of weeks ago, and it follows months of negotiations between D.C. and the Commanders owners. D.C. taxpayers would be on the hook for about $1 billion of that cost. Many are divided on the plan.
They put out a real good plan. I guess that they let the people know that this is a profitable plan.
But it's a lot of money, and they show over the years how like Abe Poland put up most of the money, but now when it came to this one, we're putting up a lot of the money.
The D.C. Council would need to approve this deal for it to go through, and it calls for the stadium and stadium parking to be completed by fall of 2030. There's also plans to build new homes in the area, and about 30% would be affordable housing, along with an entertainment district. And photos of a top Trump cabinet member sparking controversy. Robert Kennedy Jr. with his grandchildren swimming in Dumbarton Oaks Park. The problem, the Park Service says it's dangerous and illegal. DC News Now's Daniel Hamburg has reaction from people in the park and advice from experts.
Dumbarton Oaks Park is serene, a great place to relax for some and exercise for others.
I like to walk my dog here. And I like the environment here, but I never would go into the Rock Creek to swim.
That's because it's been illegal since 1971.
The reason it's illegal is because of the E. coli issues from their combined sewer systems, and that's why they banned swimming in the D.C. area.
But on Sunday, Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. posted these photos of he and his grandchildren in Rock Creek. One shows his granddaughter splashing water at him, and another with RFK Jr. fully underwater.
It's his own risk, and it is illegal, so it's insane that he's doing this.
While swimming or wading in D.C. waterways is still illegal, there are people keeping track of the water quality. You can visit this app called Swim Guide, updated weekly by the Potomac Riverkeeper Network.
Just wish the secretary had gone to that app and found out the conditions, but Rock Creek in general, over the past 5 years, has consistently failed to meet water quality standards for safe human contact.
Potomac Riverkeeper Dean Nauyuk says bacteria in the water is particularly bad after it rains, as it did on Thursday.
Bacteria levels, I mean, can cause all sorts of problems, for, public health, and particularly the kids, being in the water.
Many locals say they don't want to deal with the health consequences.
There are signs all over the place saying sewer runoff, don't get in. It's very clear. It looks very appetizing to swim in, but, we know that there are dangers in there.
In Northwest, Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
All right, let's get a full check on your forecast with meteorologist Jackie Layer. Jackie, isn't it one of those days you just want to stay home and just sleep all day in bed?
Yeah, read a good book, catch up on any of those TV shows that you may want to do. But we have that flood watch that's in effect all the way until early Wednesday morning. So early tomorrow morning, we still have that flood watch in effect for DC. Areas westward, so heads up through the day today. We're going to be likely seeing some rainfall totals that could be exceeding 2 inches of rainfall. Some areas areas could even receive over 4 inches, or I should say close to 4 inches of rainfall. So again, a lot of rainfall over the next several hours. This rain will continue through midday, scattered though by about 4 p.m. I think closer towards that evening commute time frame, we could see some breaks in some of those showers, and then just some scattered showers right around sunset, right around 8 p.m. with temperatures varying into those upper 60s to right around 70 degrees. So time to get out with Futurecast to show you exactly what's happening across the region. Some areas have steady to heavy rain at times. Then by 5 p.m. right around that evening commute, could see some breaks in the shower activity. So those showers not quite as widespread. They turn a bit more scattered to isolated later on this evening. Then we do see that chance for a few blips on the map overnight tonight. Then we're looking overcast to start off tomorrow morning for much of the region. It's still going to be quite damp out there though, although we're not seeing the falling precipitation. With all the rainfall that we're going to be dealing with through the day today, it's still likely going to be damp out there tomorrow morning. As we look towards tomorrow afternoon, we see mainly cloudy skies, and then mid to late afternoon, we're talking 2 p.m. onwards. That's when we could see some clusters of storms starting to bubble up. So heads up, tomorrow afternoon, we're talking about some thunderstorm activity, and that could likely add on to some more of the rainfall totals over the course of the next couple of days. Now for Thursday, we do have this warm front drifting in. Out ahead of it, chance for some spot showers or storms. Then we're looking at Friday. Warm front drifts just off towards our east. We're talking about high temperatures on Friday back into those mid to upper 80s. So warmer end to the week. Also seeing some chances of some showers in the morning, and then some thunderstorm activity later on in the afternoon for your Friday. Saturday, still looking a bit unsettled out there. Could be dodging a few of those showers and storms into your Saturday afternoon. So heads up, especially for Saturday later in the day. Sunday, though, will be the drier of the 2 weekend days. So we're still looking warm out there on Saturday with highs in the middle 80s. Talking lower 80s out there Sunday. We start off that following work week Monday, mainly sun-filled, high temperatures back in the upper 70s, and that's still a little bit above normal for this time of the year.
We have a lot of rain out there. Jackie, thank you. All right, turning down to Virginia. There's now a hefty fine for drivers passing school buses in Northern Virginia. If you try to drive around a stopped bus in Fairfax County, it'll now cost you $250. The school district put cameras on 50 school buses earlier this year to help keep students heading to class safe. The stop arm cameras can detect cars trying to go around, and it'll take a photo of your license plate and send the driver a ticket in the mail. And in Maryland, exciting new opportunity for college students. Several agencies are offering internships on the rebuilding of the Key Bridge in Baltimore. Officials say they'll pick 10 students from dozens of applicants, and they will get some unique experience in engineering, leadership, and design. This all coming after the bridge was hit by a cargo ship last March, killing 6 people. And next time you go buy a concert ticket or flight online, you should start seeing a charge in how much prices are displayed. So you're going to see those prices displayed. A Biden-era law against so-called junk fees has now gone into effect, and hotels, airlines, and ticket sellers now have to display the full price, including any fees. Ticketmaster, who has long been accused of hiding surprise cost, is supporting the new law. They also say that they will begin telling customers what place they are in line when waiting to buy tickets. And it's a big week for horse racing in Maryland. The Preakness is this Saturday in Baltimore, officials say. Events leading up to the race, as well as the second jewel of the Triple Crown, is set to bring in more than $1 billion to the state, including more than 10,000 jobs. This will be the 150th Preakness Stakes, marking a long history of the horse race. At Union Bridge, they take care of retired thoroughbreds, and they say horse racing in Maryland is so much more than a sport.
It's been part of Maryland history back into the 1600s. It's weaved into everything that happens in Maryland if you look all across the state.
These horses aren't just upholding tradition, they also help the community by assisting veterans, first responders, and kids who are at risk. And that's all the time we have for you this morning on DC News Now. Be sure to stick around for more news and weather coming up at noon.